San Antonio Spurs. Originally debuting in the ABA in 1967, this franchise is tied with the Rockets for oldest franchise in their division and initially were known as the Dallas Chaparrals. What's a chaparral? It's a roadrunner. They temporarily renamed themselves to the Texas Chaparrals in an attempt to draw bigger crowds in the 70-71 season, but it failed and they went back to representing just Dallas. After being sold to an ownership group composed of San Antonio businessmen, the team moved to San Antonio and renamed to Spurs in 1973, named after what cowboys had on the heels of their boots. After the move, the team changed their color scheme from red, white, and blue to the recognizable black and silver that they still sport today. And of course in 1976, they would be one of 4 ABA teams to join the NBA alongside the Pacers, Nets, and Nuggets. Ever since the move to San Antonio, their only uniform change would occur in 1989 to what the team still sports today. Of course with alternates coming and going in the 35 years since then. The white association and black icon are beautiful clean looks that have no doubt stood the test of time. I've always liked the Spur itself replacing the U in the name. That's an awesome touch. Their current black statement jersey was introduced in 2022 to replace the previous gray statement which sported just the logo. This features the city and state abbreviation on the front and the Spur hanging off the X at the end. What also helps separate this from the icon jersey further, besides the front details, is the Southwest inspired pattern running up along the side of the jersey. They've had plenty of throwbacks in their history, with 22-23 being the only season they had a classic edition during the Nike era. Maybe another Shaps throwback? Their city jersey last year referenced the 1968 World's Fair as San Antonio hosted it, so Nike brought the same jersey back again but in an incredibly light blue. If I'm honest, it's so light that they might as well have reused last year's white jersey. If you're gonna reuse this jersey style, why not do it in orange? Honestly, I preferred the Spurs city jerseys that had the bright colors from their older logos. Since 2022, Self Financial has been San Antonio's sponsor patch, and of all wordmark logos, this is my least favorite. It's in a bigger font and right there in your face. You can't ignore it. However, the Spurs are still a classic that I hope never changes. It's fitting that Tim Duncan played for this team, as their look may be boring compared to others, but it's still undeniably an awesome look that will never go out of style. Tomorrow we remain in Texas, but head east to examine the Houston Rockets.